What's going on, everybody? Ep7 back with the DoubleEShow. It's Banished Wednesday with the MegaMod. Welcome back to Silver City. So when we left off in the last episode, we were heading over towards our new area here, where we were starting to put in the higher scaled housing, per se, designed for the people that own the companies that are slaving away here in the woods. So we had our resource production is moving along pretty well. Okay, as you can see up here in the upper left corner, we are putting together the wood, the stone, and the iron. We're doing okay on the tools. We're not really doing much on the clothing, which I think I've got them trying to make hide coats from leather. So we're going to have to work on things like that. We're also going to need to put in a coal mine, or a iron mine that does coal, so that way we can get more advanced tools. Now these are all set up to be precious mines. We're trying to extract the precious goods out of these hills and rivers. That's where we're going to become wealthy. Over here, this guy's doing iron. He does iron and coal, right? So this little mine is great. Okay, doesn't take much to build. It's just a floating texture that bothers me. So I'm thinking I can squeeze one in back here. If I look, because I want to make sure that I can get more precious mines in where I need to get them. So let's come into resource production. We'll come into mining, and that says tiny mine. So it's not tiny mine. It's not tiny quarry. It's just a small mine. So this is the tunnel mine. Random. Select. Oh gosh, that's not the one I'm looking for. Okay. Small iron ore mine. I think that's the one I took out. Yeah, that's the one I collapsed. That's the one that has a railroad track in the front. Yeah. It does, and I don't care for that. Coal belt pit. Let's see. Let me come over here. R. Well, it kind of wants to go on flatland, like out here. Interesting. That's interesting. Okay. I'll keep that one in mind. Copper ore, tin, no. Stone, no. Iron and coal. Let's just sit on the ground. Okay. Mine. Alright, so that's just a straight up mine. Okay. Here we are over here. How do we get it so it doesn't look like it's floating? Put it deep in the hill like that would work. That tree's right in the way. That's too far out. That's perfect right there. But I'm wasting space. If it's just a matter of taking this tree down, let's get rid of the tree. Shall we? Can we? Can we? Remove resources? No. It's saying no. Okay. Is it because it's too far up the hill? That could very well be it. Let's actually do that. Let's come over here and we will remove the trees that we can get to over here up to there. Can we get any of those trees? Doesn't really say we can, does it? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's let them do that. They'll come over here and they'll knock out as many trees as they can. It looks like there's quite a few of these that are not going to be gotten. Like that one. That won't let me. Yeah, look at those items. Those are trees as well. Yeah. Come on, people. Let me go up the hill at all? No, that's pretty much it. Okay. So they'll chop down what they can. Offline, I came in. I put in some fencing around the resource piles. You know, safety and all that good stuff. And of course, as you saw when we came over here, I spent a lot of stone building the fieldstone walls and these little stone flower planters. For some reason, I was thinking I wasn't paying attention, and when it said flower planters, I was thinking the wooden ones, but they're not. They're stone. So they took stone as well, and that bugged me a lot. But I knew these were going to take stone, and some of these are ghosted. Not that one, but like these in the back. These in the back are ghosted because obviously you can't build through the walls of buildings. So coming over here. Alright, looks like they're clearing out pretty good. Come in here, we're going to come into mining, and it's just a straight up mine. And I can't put it there because of the tree, but I can put it right next to it. So I'm going to plop this in like this. And I'm going to let them do that mine there. So we'll have the one doing straight up iron and the one doing straight up coal. Let's come over here with roads, gravel road. We'll carry the gravel road along the edge, like so. And if need be, can I? This is country road. I can get it to, like, say there, right? And then if I come into bridges, what do we got? That's a low gangway. I don't know what that means. Oh, I see what it means. Okay. High gangway. Yeah, I don't want that. DS stone bridges, dock bridge. I want something that looks simple and semi-rustic. Creek plank bridge. There we go. Do that one. Won't go there. Okay, let's do this real quick before they put it in. We'll come back in here to bridges. Creek plank bridge. From here. No, how about from there? Whoop, it'll go to there. Right on. So, creek plank bridge it is. We'll come in here to roads. Country road. Can't get it there, but I can get it there. What if I flatten this piece of land? No. Is there an object there? Okay. Okay. And then road. Okay, pausing because it got built. Boy, they built it fast too. Got that going there, and then gravel road from here to there. Right on. Okay, so yeah, it looks better when it's not floating. It really does. All right, so this mine, okay, we're gonna back it off down to. We'll go coal. 3 people. 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's all you're getting. 3 people. But now, we need a place to store the coal. So, we're going to slow it down. Doesn't feel like it's getting away from me. Going to come in here, gravel road. And go right up into there. Excellent. Let's go storage options. Wagons, barrows, and carts. Village storage wagon. Looks great. I thought there would be more options. Storage barrels, cellars, storage cellars, warehouse, small carts. General, food, workplace, clothing, textiles, cart, tool, and textiles. Okay. Large carts, tools and textiles. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Come on. It's got to be in here. That's rail cart stuff. I don't want it. Storage boxes. No. Storage crates. Well, okay. So let's go over here. Village storage wagon, clothing, textiles, crafted fabrics. Okay. We're going to throw a couple of these bad boys in here. We're going to go like that. And, like that. And then we'll come in to stockpiles and materials used for other materials. Fire logs used for storing only logs and firewood. Industrial okay, industrial. So that would be, I'm thinking, right? Coal is an industrial item. There you go. And we'll try not to flatten out that area too much. Okay, so creek plank bridge is in. Yeah, it looks real rustic. Looks like something they slapped together just to make do to get across the river. Excellent. Okay, so where's the miscellaneous limit? I'm going to put it up to 5,000. It's a tough call. Because, you know, storage. There's a ton of storage. I need space, man. And I've got these mountains, which doesn't really provide a lot of space. I wonder if I can get... Come over, say here. Can I get some sort of a good-sized barn? Some sort? That's a tithe barn. I think that's a big one. Yeah, that's huge. Celtic storage shed. Well, we know these work. So shelters, shelter, shed. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Storage vault. That would be kind of cool. Mountain gets in the way. Yeah, mountain gets in the way. A Tudor town barn. Yeah, not the right style for this area. It needs something a little bit more rustic looking. Food storage, fruit, storage barn, small storage barn. Again, really want something that's a tad more rustic. Storage. I mean, I guess that's not too bad. It's stone. What's that giving me? Vegetables, fruit, and herbs. That's what I'm looking for. Small barn. Yeah. It's a little dark, right? But it'll do the job. So I'm going to plop it in. We'll go over there. I suppose it's not much darker than these guys, the log cabins. But, alright. So, now, let's see where we're standing on families and homes, right? So, 33 families, 28 homes. So we could come over here, unpause this guy. Now, the objective here, too, is getting trade. So we're going to have little neighborhood, and then some businesses. And then we want to get blacksmiths that can produce the tools and stuff like that, but we want the nicer blacksmiths. So if we come in here, let's see. So this is the city blacksmith. See how he's much bigger looking, more grand. Yeah, I like this. I like the idea of this. Needs a building supply though. Celtic workshop. Probably cannot do it. Village workshop. And I have that. Village blacksmith. F. Actually, that's not too bad. I could get this. Right there. Can't get it there, but I can get it. Yeah, I can go right there with it. And that would be exceptional. So let's plop it in. Right on. Now, food. Okay, items. Everything's looking okay there. And then we want to do something for clothing. So if we go refined, we need, here we go, fabrics. So we could do the bug standard tailor. Tailoring company. Building supplies. Seamstress guild. A little much for this area. Weavers, tannery, old tailor. So this would be the old tailor, right? And this would be a house that goes, oh, okay. So that's a tailor, right? And this is the tailor, right? Let's do this. Let's do it. We're going to go old tailor there. Yeah, we'll go back. So we'll go old tailor there. And then this goes like that. Or like that. We'll wait until it's built. Excellent. All right, so let's step up the pace because we slowed it down while I was concentrating. Excellent. Okay. Are these things missing anything? They need iron. They got it. They got iron and logs. Iron and logs. Okay, so it just needs the building. Let me throw a couple more builders at the laundry list of stuff we got going on. And then we're going to also want to look at food productions for the long term because turnips and wheat are not going to be enough. Let's go to trade items. We have olives, wheat, turnips, and that's it. Olives, huh? What the heck can we do with olives? We can make olive oil, which means we can make lamp oil, which means we can make deeper mines, but really no area that suits that. Choking up good mountain resources with my forestry as it is. Same thing here. But I can clear out this. So how's that looking? Right on. We're going to come into here and give the laborers something to do. We're just going to clear back a little bit. Maybe a little bit further. As much as we can there. Make sure we get the wild foods when we can. Can't get those trees off the mountain, which is a shame. Shame, full shame. Right on. What's holding up the house? Short on lumber? Am I short on lumber? I am. Alright, so I'm going to come back over here. So, saw pit. I'm going to turn it back on. And I should have a wood cutter. Yep, I do. I have a woodcutter who was jobless. Right on. So, even though we're not doing firewood, people are heating themselves with the fire bundles. So we must be doing a good job in making fire bundles. We are. And then flowers, furnace fuel. Yeah, we're doing fine. Got a ton of flowers. We'll have some trade items, that's for sure. Okay, so yeah, that's the only thing. Oh, that's right, because I used up a bunch of lumber when I built these things. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Because I had lumber just kind of sitting around. But that makes a lot of sense. It does. It truly does. Now, when I put up the palisade wall, okay, here I'll show you themes here, palisade walls. As you can see, it's just logs. It just takes logs. It's a couple logs per panel, so it went up really quick. Yeah, I mean, comparative to some of the other things. Yeah. This is excellent. So this blacksmith here, my hope is they can make steel tools. Because if they can make steel tools, we can come over here. This guy needs a couple of steel tools to be built. And this guy needs candles to be built. So we can't do anything with the industry mine for a while. Not a problem, though. We'll get it figured out. That was a stuttering. Okay. And then that's the small barn there. Yeah, right on. Okay, so I'm going to move these houses up. Small barn. Village blacksmith. Old tailor shop. Smith house. Doing good. Doing good. Now, what I'd like to do is, I think off camera between today and next Wednesday, I'm going to see if I can flesh out this neighborhood and get a, there we go, great ages, but they're miners, so they're working a long way from home. What are these guys? Builders, laborers, right on. Okay. And how's that sit us warehousing? 40 and 29. You know, well, we might as well take these and unpause and unpause. But I think that's what I'm going to do is get, between now and next week, is I'll build up the neighborhood and get my first trader built. So when we come back next week, we can start figuring out what we're going to trade to bring in the items we need to sustain Silver City in this rough climate. Now, the one thing I've noticed is it's autumn of year 10. Yeah, it's still 82 degrees out. So I wonder if the climate that I picked, or the location that I picked, the map that I picked, I wonder if it's a non-harsh climate. If it's just always warm. Because I don't recall snow. It's late autumn now. It's 81 degrees. I don't think it snows here. Interesting. That means that opens the door to a lot of crops. Year-round crops. That would be most excellent, actually. So, I'll look into that as well. We're at late autumn. 81 degrees. Yeah, it's nice. So if I'm putting a tailor over here, and I'm putting a blacksmith there, and I've got the town hall here, I think it would mean that I would probably want some form of a hospital on this side. Let's take a quick peek at the medical stuff. Got a tiny hospital, which is one of kids' models. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We got a village hospital, which is lovely. It's absolutely lovely. Entirely too big. Apothecary. Yeah, that's not bad. Hospital. This is the bug standard one, I believe. It is. Looks dilapidated. Gather herbs with basket. No, this is another apothecary. This ain't bad. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, if I can change the roof, it's not bad. This kind of can go in this area. I wish it had some form of a signage. That's village herbalist. Oh, I've got a couple of those on the map already. City hospital. See how it has the sign over the door? I love that. However, a little too grand for this area. So, it looks like it's going to be this guy. And I'm going to put him back. I'll keep him one off the back. Right? And one off the edge. Or do I want to have it close to the road like this and have an area out back? I could do that. Let's put him right up there. Okay. And we'll pause for now, because I don't need them just yet. And then I can look at the fencing. Give them like a rehabilitation area for if you're very ill. Yeah, look at... Right, and they're bringing the resources in. Well, screw it. Might as well build it. You're bringing everything it needs. That's redonkulous. Alright. Okay. So, let's see. If I go orchard like this, right? Boom. That's where olives grow. Got it. I figured they were an orchard item, since I didn't recall seeing them when I was planting my wheat and my beans. So yeah. What's holding up the tailor shop? Absolutely nothing but the builders. Okay. Well, let's go up to 10 builders. That'll give us 13 laborers. Maybe we can smoke our way through the building processes. Right on. Whoop. Sorry about that. Had an alarm. Oh goodness. Okay, everything's going wonky. Oh no. There it is. Okay. Had an alarm on my phone go off, and then I went to clear it on my PC, and everything went wonky. So yeah, this seems to be working. Let's click on it. We are... Come on, son. 107 coal. Excellent. So, coal will also heat homes. So, I can make iron. Okay, that's a small one, so it's making it out of that. There's the small barn. That's this guy over here. And they're in a good spot. So if I go road and country road, like so, there you go. Laborer died of old age. Old age is fine. I'm a big fan of living your best life. All right, let's check out the Alden house. Okay, what is going on with the buttons not... Okay, so that's getting built. Village blacksmith. Alright, let's pause some stuff here. It's just starting to bug me. Things are starting to artifact and be weird. Alright, steel tools. 1 log, 1 iron, 1 coal. Steel tools it is. I'm going to put just the 1. Okay, let's go blacksmith. Yeah, something's wonky here. I can't even get it to see how I'm pushing on the next one up? And it, yeah, okay. Wow, that's letting me know that it's time to finish things up. Okay, so that guy's gonna make steel tools. This guy can only do this stuff here, none of which I need to worry about. So I'll close him down. I'll put this guy up here because I'm gonna want to track how many steel tools he's making. It seems to be working now, but I don't trust it. Let's unpause. So I will track the steel tools component. One of the ways that I can do that is unpause this guy. Alright, Smith House. Right there. Beauteous. Nice bright red house. These people should be happy. Should be. Okay. I want to close this out if I can. Okay. Alright, so if can I open that up? I can. Yeah. 42 and 31. Excellent. Blacksmith working away. We are going to need storage in these areas over here. So if I can, let's pause for a quick second. Okay, so I actually restarted the game so that way I could select the things I want. So unpausing. Now I can hit the buttons where they need to be hit. Okay, so let's wrap up. We've got storage needed for these guys, so we can come right in here, and I want to do not the warehouse, but small carts, workplace, wood, stone, iron, coal, tool. Yep, that'll work. I can get it in like so. Right back there. And right there. So they'll get those two carts in. Food. Let's see. We'll do a food cart. Somebody's got to have room in their backyard for a food cart. Nobody? Really? Nobody? Nobody? Okay. Yeah. Well, one of the things I'm going to need over here anyways is a market of some sort. So let's look at some market ideas. This is a small market. This one's not bad for the area, but I want to look at something a little bit smaller for the time being. Market, edibles. So that would be just a basic cart there, right? So if I bring it for now, if I bring this bad boy in, where could I plop him? I suppose I could put him in this corner, have him face the road, right? And that'll bring food over this way. And then if I do not industrial fuel but regular fuel, a fuel market cart, put that guy over here because he looks like he belongs there. Right on. Okay. So that'll get heating, food, basic necessities. And it does that without, like, making it look nasty. So, last thing I want to look at, too, I want to put in another general stockpile over here. Something like, whoop, I can't do it that big, huh? But I can do this like that. So, and if I come in here, Plymouth Plantation, not a stockade, just a little fence, short fence, there, and there, and they'll put that in. Excellent. Okay. So, if I look at my inventory, how many steel tools do I have? Steel tools, 0. How many steel tools have they made? 10. Does that mean this mine is getting built? Tunnel mine. Well, they haven't put anything there yet. So, you know what I'm going to have to do? I am going to have to give him a second. Yeah, because I'm going to need somebody to be the runner. Take them tools to storage and whatnot. Very cool. Very cool. This filled out nicely from where we had to chop a lot of stuff down to flatten. It filled out very nicely. This is filling out very nicely. Some bare spots, but we'll work on that. If I click on, which one's the garden shed? Okay. So we could improve productivity by trimming this mountain down a little bit. But you know what? I'm not going to bother with it. Okay. Here. Old tailor shop is ready. Okay, pausing. So, when I come into... Look at all the little crates right there. Now, if I come in to refined resources, here, old tailor, R. It does. It wants me to go like that. Yeah, like that. Okay. Not there, but right there. It will go like that, but I don't want it to go like that. I don't want it to go like that. I want it to go like that. Not there. There. Okay. Boom. Old Taylor residence, because I probably need a house. Anyways, yes, I do. Okay, so the Old Taylor residence. Gonna go in. Taylor. Let's see. You can do a bunch of stuff. So, got hide coats from leather, from cotton, from wool. Let's go inventory. We have no wool. We have no leather. I see no flax. Okay. So I have an idea for that. There are these, if they're in here, there are these great little, and we're going to go right up to $7.50 for the clothing anyways. There's these great little things by Kid, if they're included in the MegaMod, that would work out wonderfully. Let me see if I can find a good spot to put it. There would work out good. I need to put in this piece of country road, that piece of country road. Yep. Okay, now that's all flat land. Very good. Let's come in here to theme sets. Buildings associated with herbs. No. Park. No. That's kid stuff though. Tangerine Center. Forest Center. Oh, that's right. You put this down and then you put the buildings that you want in it. Okay. Growing plants and making pie. Herb garden, nursery, sunflowers, pumpkins, tropical plants. Yeah, no. Build a workplace. Dang, son. Interesting. Okay. Now, let me see. I'm going to let them work and slow this down. So, theme sets. It was... I don't know what it would fall under. So, that's the apothecary. Unique house, stone buildings, forest outposts. Oh, love the light posts. That's right, I use them in the other playthrough, but I use the ones that bring nomads. Oh, this one does too. Okay. But what I'm looking for. So what's it? They do food. They're little tiny, like sheep shed, animal shed. Sheep shed gives you wool. There we go. Alright, R. So, if I plop him right there. Okay? So, sheep shed. I'll go here for a moment. And then animal shed gives you eggs and milk, candy store, new foods gatherer, rose hips and oats. Yeah, no, none of that. Village orchard. Village orchard. So small. Used to define an area for farmers to grow. Orchard seeds. Plantings will be in 2x2 rows, 2x3 rows, and 3x4 rows. Okay. That makes it complicated. Cheese shed. Makes goat cheese. Interesting. Okay. Alright. So, fuel market cart. We will plop one... get out of there. We will plop one person in there. And then the village market cart, edibles. We will plop one person in there. Okay. That works. The old Taylor residence is almost done. Unpausing. Cheese shed. I don't want to do that. Greenhouses. No. Transparent fields. Windmills. Watermills. Animal pens. Require domestic animals. This I know. Let us take a look. Oh. That looks great. It really does. Okay. Pause for a second. Let me put a tailor in here. And we're going to go wool coats out of wool. Okay. So, I know that's what that's going to do. I don't have to track it. So, I can't find like the little blueberry patches that you can do from Kid. But the fact that they've got the animal sheds is great. Yeah, I don't see anything. And then if I want mod collections toolbar, so let's go Kid, food, got fish farm, forest pond, which we're using, forest pond, fenceless pasture, buildings for growing plants and making pie, shed, greenhouse, shed with 4x3 plot, mini 4x4 plot, mini 3x2 plot. Alright, let's say we plop it in here. R, like this. Okay. So there's the shed. Is that the color? That's the color. And just to be sure, that's an oil press and a bakery. Okay, so we're going to go mini 3x2. Okay. Now it says a shed with a 3x2 plot. I don't know what the plot, I don't know what plot it's referring to. Is it saying plot to plot a farm? Alright, so, alright, so I did this wrong too. That's herb, water, glassware, yeah. Okay. This bad boy can come out. You know what? I'm going to have to do both of them, aren't I? So, here, let's go get rid of both of them. Yeah, we'll figure out that plot thing later. Alright, that's going to do it for this week's episode. If you liked what you watched, hit the like and subscribe button down below. Tell your family, tell your friends. You have any suggestions, tips, tricks, anything like that, put them in the comments below, because I will read them. And with that, I will catch you next Wednesday for another episode of Banished with the MegaMod. Peace.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, check out the playlist above, or watch what YouTube tells you to on the right. Oh yeah, and subscribe.